football, and he's just been incredible. Just stepped up to the plate and done a great job. Of course, it helps being his size, you know.
Yeah, it does. And this beautiful New Hope Patriots banner that the cheerleaders spent all this time on, and the cheerleaders are rooting on the players. We're about ready for some football. We got some great officials for tonight's game here at New Hope, and we are live on 278 The Mix. And you can watch this game later on nwgyflfan.com on the website there. And if we're to start raining, we're just going to tear it down for a minute and move down into the press box, inside the press box, and continue the game from there. But it'll take us a minute or two between the setups to do that, Matt.
Looks like we're getting a roster here.
Yeah, we got the roster for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. We'd love to get the roster for New Hope, but we don't have that yet. We'll get it in just a couple minutes or so. We're getting a little breeze. We may be tearing down in a minute.
The wind coming in.
And going down. You can probably hear the wind blowing in the background, which is, it feels good, but the rain's not going to be very good. Kicking off for Douglasville, looks like it's going to be number 39 or 29. It's a nice kick for Douglasville. It's recovered by New Hope Eagles, number 7. As
like they got the ball, they just kind of going back and forth on that one. Didn't know who to give it to.
Ball boy comes in for Douglasville. Eric, the official, the white cap for tonight's game, doing a great job as usual. He'll be tired before this game's over, but we have the New Hope Patriots quarterback, looks like number 33, Jennings, counting his players and making sure everybody's accounted for, putting on some chin straps. Good leader of the team. Big man.
Center right there, yep.
That's the whole front line right there, the big center. Number 55 for the Patriots. All right, we got wideouts on both sides. 33 Jennings under center. Calling this count. Here's the snap. Toss out to number 16. He's met in the backfield, Matt. Not a very big play for New Hope.
No, that's Barry. He's a really good running back. He's in the years past in other age groups, he's been our quarterback as well.
Well, so Barry was hit by JV and Boykin, and he was all over Barry that time.
Yeah, he was. It's like a little confusion here.
I'm sure the listeners right now can feel this breeze, and depending on where you are, you're probably a little bit jealous, but it feels great as long as the rain don't follow it. All right, here we go. The New Hope Patriots break the huddle. Oh, we got a little bit of action on the field. Looks like they're trying to tell one of the players, number 6 for Douglasville, Artemis Henry, to button his chin strap. As we got everybody set now, the New Hope coach comes out to help out because they are about a yard off the sidelines. We got wide right.
Way right.
Way right. And a little bit out to the left. Here goes the snap for Jennings. Big 55 gets it up there. Toss out in the backfield to number...
Barry again.
Barry again, showing some moves that time, Matt. Looks like he got back to maybe the original line of scrimmage, maybe picked up a yard from the original line. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now for the New Hope Patriots.
Yeah, hopefully we won't get the rain that we got earlier today. During our 7-year-old game, we had rain that came in sideways, just pouring. You couldn't even – someone took a picture of it and put it on a Facebook page, I believe. But
oh, wow.
And it's just – you can't even see the field at all, hardly.
Yeah, hopefully we're not going to get any of that because this is some equipment that I would not rather have get soaked like that.
Yeah.
Look at that big 55 breaking the huddle.
He's got some speed, too, as well.
Is that right?
Yeah, he does.
All right, 33 Jennings, your quarterback. We got wide out to the right, wide out to the left. Jennings looks to the right, calls his count. Big man moving online, gets set. Here's the snap. Flag's coming down, moving in the backfield. Hand off to number 42 for New Hope. That's Howard, and it's going to be down for about a 5-yard loss, but it doesn't matter. I think they might play it again. And he was tackled by the big man, too, number 5 for Douglasville. Boykin again in the backfield. Penalty's going to be declined, Matt. It's going to be 4th down and probably 14 to go. New Hope looks organized in their huddle.
Yeah, they do.
Here he comes again. We got an official blowing his whistle.
So they can't get everything together that they want to, apparently.
And we got a timeout for New Hope. And they're going to get some water. They may not need any right now because it's definitely not hot out here playing.
We all might be getting some water.
Let's hope not. NWGYFL football game of the week. The New Hope Patriots 10-year-old against the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. And we are live on the audio, 278themix.com for the audio. And you can watch the video a little later tonight when these guys get home and want to watch the game. It's going to be on nwgyflfan.com. They can go in there and check out the game, and that's if we don't have any internet failures or anything else going on tonight. But it may not be a very pretty sight for the 145-pound team tonight.
Right.
This rain might come in before then. All right, Jennings, all-around players back to punt. About 10 yards back in his own backfield. Going to do the punt here. Number 55, still the center. Short snap, long snap center. He's a pretty good athlete to be such a big man. There's the snap. The kick down on the ground. And it's going to be going over on downs, Matt.
Oh, man.
Woo.
I didn't see that. He hit a knee as he went to pick it up, yeah.
Put his knee down, and the ball's going over on downs. It's going to be a loss of about 5 more yards, and that's going to make it Douglas County, Douglasville Tiger Cubs ball, 1st and 10 on the 17-yard line. And that is not something New Hope Eagles wanted to see, or make it the New Hope Patriots.
I've seen that a couple of times today, actually. Someone go over to bend up, pick the ball or bad snap, and just put the knee down a little bit too far. Well, that's where they're down at. Speaking
of big people, 62, Jamil Burrows, the left guard for Douglasville, is not a very small guy either.
No, he's not.
10-year-old, 6'7", probably wears a 35 shoe. There you go. Right. Hand off to number 5, going around the far side, Boykin. He's hit by a whole bunch of Patriots. I see Barry out there. Who else did you see on that?
Number 7. I don't know who. Can't read his name from here.
Number 7. He'll turn around in a minute. We'll see his name. He's getting all the high fives and the pats on the back and the pats on the helmet for a great job. So he's probably one of those kids we'll be calling his name for a while tonight.
The defensive line for New Hope don't look too small.
No, they don't. These got some big old boys, man. These are some big old boys. And playing 10-year-old football, New Hope Eagles, formerly the Eagles, now the Patriots. And we can't seem to get these officials keeping their flags in their pocket. Looks like Aunt Fanny's wash out there. That's one warning. I guess some kind of infraction.
Equipment violation must be something like that. Is usually repeated mouthpiece or something like that. Yeah.
Well, here comes number 1 for Douglasville. DeMarco Yazaway is going to be the quarterback for the Tiger Cubs. He's got a big old center, number 88, Zari Flournoy. It might even be Zaire in Flournoy. He looks like a small kid up behind him. All right, your quarterback, number 1, DeMarco Yazaway. He's under center taking a snap. Douglasville's got the fancy get-set moves going on. And handoff comes to number 5 around the near side. JV and Boykin. Nobody's going to touch him. It's going to be a 19-yard touchdown run for Boykin, and the Douglasville Tiger Cubs take a early lead. And right now, Matt, it's going to be 6-0 Douglasville.
That's a quick way to get 6 on the point there.
I don't think anybody saw him. He probably faked out our cameraman. As we 6 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first quarter, 4 minutes and 3 seconds gone by, as big number 88 for Douglasville comes up over the ball, Zaire Flournoy, and number 1, the quarterback, DeMarco Gazaway, is going for the extra point. If they throw it or run it, they'll get 2 points here. Is that right?
If they throw it, they'll get 2.
If they throw it, they get 2. All right. They throw it, they get 2 points. And we got another referee blowing the whistle. And we have the equipment infraction again. Looks like big number 62 wants to argue a little bit, but I don't know if I'd argue with him. He's a pretty big 9-year-old kid, 10-year-old kid. That's Jamil Burrows, by the way. I bet he eats $100 a day in food. All right, here we go. Number 1, DeMarco Gazaway under center. Here's the snap. Play action going around the far side. Quarterback keep. Nobody's going to touch him. Number 4 just manhandled number 15, Barry, that time.
Blocking there, man.
Great blocking by number 4, Jalen Blackwell. Manhandled Barry and just threw him to the ground. Surprised he didn't get called for a holding, but
yeah,
he got by with it. Well, we got a pretty decent crowd here tonight, Matt.
Yeah, not too bad for the weather coming in, you know.
Yeah, Douglasville brought a nice crowd. Douglasville's probably a good 35 miles from this ballpark. Something like that. I know I don't like to drive it. There's a lot more traffic than it is distance.
Yeah, it is.
They got the little 2-lane road up 92. But we are live in New Hope for the NWGYFL 10-year-old Game of the Week. Make sure you can go on the website, nwgyflfan.com, and put your rankings in for who you think's the best talented team in the league. And keep in mind, that has nothing to do with points scored in a game. It's strictly winning and losing. There we go, number 29, or make that 99, kicking off for Douglasville, Brandon Stewart. And Barry got the ball, and he's going to be brought down on a shoestring tackle by number 5, Javian Boykin. I guess he's best all around, Javian is. He offense, defense, special teams, and he saved a touchdown right there, Matt.
Yep. Yeah, he did. I think so. And looks like Barry almost just kind of ran into the back of his own guy, too.
Jennings
got tripped up in a big crowd there.
There was a big crowd. And speaking of big crowd, we got a shot of this offensive and defensive line. These guys are big. All right, Jennings, your quarterback. Number 55 breaks the huddle for New Hope. Jennings under center. We got 2 wide outs to the left, 2 wide outs to the right. I bet you might have a little pass play going on here or something going on. The coaches are kind of like, get it together, run it. And here we go. Jennings looking back, calling the play. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle. We got the spread out defense for Howard. Howard got about 4 yards on that carry. It'll be second down and 6.
You hear the coaches from New Hope hollering right here, I believe. What the quarterback didn't see was Barry, number 15, was lined up, had no one in front of him.
Yeah, they spread that defense out a little bit and tried to run just a little off tackle. And did a fairly good job. They got their first positive gain for the day. Got about 4 yards on that carry for the New Hope Patriots. Here comes big 55 again. That guy's big. But you know what? The guy in front of him's not too shabby either.
No, he's not.
All right, New Hope's got 2 outs to the left.
Looks like he's up there again, wide open Barry.
Nobody's on him, and I don't know. He's
an
athlete. They need to be on. There he is.
There he goes.
Little high toss from 33, the quarterback, Jennings, to Barry. He was wide open. That would have been a touchdown if the pass would have been on the numbers. You called that one real nice.
Be interested to see. It looks like their defense is adjusting now, I believe.
Yeah, I think I get a little confused with flags on the field by that number 17 in the backfield. He got those yellow shoes on, and I'm thinking there's a flag out there.
Those are bright.
Here goes New Hope, 33, Jennings.
Now we got somebody covered on.
Under center, we got 2 to the left and 2 to the right. On the ends, we got movement on number 7, maybe Dudley. Eric, false starts on number 7, Dudley. Eric's a nice official, been around the league for a long time. The white cap on tonight's game does a great job, make sure everybody knows what's going on when something does go on. And just a fun guy to be involved with us in our league. All right, Jennings, the quarterback, one more time. He's coming in with a new play. Tells the center, go ahead, you start. We'll be up there in a minute. We don't have an official New Hope roster, so we're just calling these plays by the names on the back of the jerseys. We hope to get one shortly. Jennings, the quarterback. Here's rolling out to his right, keeping the ball. It's going to be an option play. Tosses back to Howard, number 42, and Howard is brought down by a couple of Douglas County Tiger Cubs. Number 9 is going to be out there. That's going to be Lamias Winters. Also number 6, Artemis Henry. And big old boy, number 30. I bet he weighs every bit of 60 pounds. Austin Hayes, but he's not afraid to hit somebody.
No, he's not. Usually those little ones are the ones that you sometimes got to watch out for.
Well, it's going to be 4th down and 8 for New Hope Patriots. Number 33, Jennings, back to punt. This will be the second punt for the Patriots. Last time he knee touched and it was down. Here's the kick, and that's going to go about 43-yard punt with a New Hope roll. Big number 17. Flags coming everywhere. Darnell Henderson.
He made it. He made a great play out of something that wasn't very good, but I don't know what this flag's for here.
That's what makes a good football player, to make something out of nothing. We got holding on Douglasville. He brought that ball back about 20 yards. Nice run by number 17 for Douglasville, Darnell Henderson. Real nice run, but, you know, we're going to erase it. Get your pencils out, erase it, bring it back. Whitecap Eric talking to number 7 for the New Hope Patriots. They're going to take this penalty, I believe. Blocking the back is the call on that. You know, that guy might have been gone. Number 45, Mitchell, coming into the game for the New Hope Patriots. One of the linebackers, as they're going to back this ball up. Blocking the back is going to cost them 10 yards. And that's going to make it first and 10.
Spot of the foul, so yeah, looks like about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 on the 20.
Still much better field position than where that ball stopped before it was picked up.
Yeah, the ball was back around the 10-yard line when he picked it up. We got a timeout, and we have a timeout, New Hope. So with a timeout on the field, 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first quarter, it's Douglas County Tiger Cubs, Douglasville Tiger Cubs 7, and the New Hope Patriots have yet to score. As we have a nice night, we're on top of the press box here in New Hope. The only thing we don't have are chairs, or a table for that matter. Looks like the wind stopped all of a sudden.
Yep.
As the New Hope Patriots are getting their instructions from their coach across the way, big number 62 for Douglasville, Jamil Burrows. That is one big boy. Speaking of big boys, little Shutley's a big boy out there.
Yeah, he is.
Big number 55 on that 9-year-old team that we were going to be doing in a couple of weeks. They're still undefeated. And they'll be playing East Paulding, who is currently ranked number 1 in the NWGYFL. We'll be taking on New Hope in a couple of weeks. We'll be doing that game live for you guys, but he is a big
that's
boy.
It's going to be a great game.
And how old is he now?
He is 9.
He's
just
a
turned
big
9
boy.
in July.
Big old boy.
Today at weigh-in, he tipped about 181.
181 for a 9-year-old. Oh, my. That's 3 of my kids. All right, number 1, DeMarco Gazaway, under center for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. Here we go, getting set. They got 3 in the I formation. DeMarco takes a snap, gives it to his third guy in the back. He's gone. Number 5. Nobody's going to touch him. What a block. Number
Great
32
block.
laid out a block. Jaden Bass put somebody on their back, and this guy's going to run the ball, and that's going to be a 60-yard touchdown run for number 5. And that's going to be Javian Boykin. If they don't find a way to stop that guy, this may be a long day for the Patriots.
Looks like it may be coming back.
I think that might be the guy's shoes you're looking at. Now, there is a flag on the play. It's going to be on the 40-yard line, as here's Eric with a call. We have a sideline warning for maybe a sideline warning for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs because the flag was right in front of their bench. Touchdown is good. They may enforce that penalty on the kickoff, Matt.
Probably so, yeah.
Well, that was a 60-yard run for number 5, Boykin, and that's going to put him right about 800 yards on the day in the first quarter. If you want to count his.
He seems to be a good ball player. I've never seen him play, but it looks like he's got all that right now.
Yeah, he seems like a good player. He's got
some great blocking ahead of him, too.
Oh, man, that number 32 laid somebody out. Jaden Bass, he laid somebody on their back and seemed to enjoy it. He's got some special pants on, so if they can't figure out who he is, just look for those pants. He must be the only one that's got his team pants in.
That must be.
All right, number 1, DeMarco Gazaway under center, and we got more flags. Yes! Okay, we're going to get to retry this extra point. Dead ball foul on the offense. We had a false start, so they're going to get to try it again. Now it's going to be 8 yards. Actually, it's about 8 yards.
Yep, I think so.
All right, DeMarco Gazaway, the quarterback for the Tiger Cubs, got a big old front line. He's got all the confidence in the world in these guys. Got the I formation. And here's the snap. And it's going to go back. DeMarco Gazaway going to throw the ball wide open. It's going to be number 5, just over his head. And the extra point will be incomplete. Javian Boykin. If he was about another 3 inches taller, he'd have snagged that ball, Matt.
Yeah, I think so. I tell you what, I think it goes to show you something too. Sometimes we look at size on football field, but a lot of times, as we just see that number 54 for New Hope, just even as big as he is, just got handed to him very easily, pushed down, pushed to the ground. So it's not always about the size. You got to know how to use it.
Right here on the side. Yeah, we can plug into him. This one goes there. We can plug into you. All right, here we go for another kickoff. Number 99 for Douglasville, Brandon Stewart. Back to kick for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. And back deep is our man, number 33, Jennings for the Patriots. Here's the kick, going to go up a little bit closer to Barry. Number 15 picks it up on the 25, and he's running. He's got a block or two, but he's going down on the 30. And we got a flag on the play. Coming in right behind somebody, almost hit him in the back of the helmet.
Looks like we got a face mask.
Well, that's going to add about 10 more yards to something. Personal foul, face mask on Douglas County. I call them Douglas County. We do so many high school games, and we do Douglas County games as well, but Douglasville Tiger Cubs are going to give up 10 more yards on this. Check out that big number 65, Matt.
Yeah, he's a good one too. Man.
He's not very tall, but not many people going to move him.
He's got the low center of gravity advantage there.
Yes, he does. All right, here we go. 29-yard huddle for the New Hope Patriots, and we have a number 33, Jennings, the quarterback. We got one guy in the back, two left, one right, two right. Here's the snap, the handoff up the middle, and he ran into a Tiger's den right there.
Yeah, he did.
Your big number 50 and number 44 for the Tiger Cubs is going to be Cameron Coney, number 50, and Isaiah Ratcliffe for the Tiger Cubs. I don't know if I'd want to run at those guys anymore.
I don't think so. I think those guys come through almost like there wasn't much in their way.
And don't get us wrong, guys. That offensive line, the O-line for the Patriots is huge. But this D-line for the Tiger Cubs is huge.
Yes.
So we got us a pretty good matched up size football game. All right, here we go. We got second down and 11 for the – oh, and we got another whistle. Timeout, Douglasville. So we got timeout on the field. Your score is 13-0. Douglasville Tiger Cubs over the New Hope Patriots. How's things going out here, Matt, this year with the New Hope changing their name from the Eagles to the Patriots, lining up with the Paulding County Patriot High School?
I believe they're going good. Everything, I think one of the hardest things has been some of us that announced the games is trying to remember to say Patriots instead of Eagles.
And I'm right there with you. I just did it twice.
But, no, things are going good. We've got a lot of new people, I think, because of that coming in. A lot of people who have kids that are in that Paulding County district who
right.
Maybe they got older brothers that are on the Patriots doing that. We also got a lot of new stuff. Us and East Paulding and South Paulding this year started a Tiny Tots program.
Oh, yeah.
And so
I think Hiram's had that for a little while.
Hiram has that for a little while, yep. And we've actually used Hiram's setup there to kind of take us and do what they've been doing, just copy, since they've done great.
Well, there's a pass intercepted by number 30 for the Tiger Cubs, and that's going to be Aston Hayes. Intercepted the pass from number 33, Jennings, and that's going to turn the ball over once again to the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. And that Tiny Tot program you're talking about is 3 and 4-year-olds flag football?
Yeah, 3 and 4-year-old flag football. We, Hiram's been doing it for so many years. My oldest son, who's 9 now, he started out there when he was 4. I coached their team there, and they've just been doing it for so long. They've got it going on, and so we just try to copy what they've been doing. And today was actually our first game that the New Hope Blue team. We have 2 teams, a blue team and a red team. The blue team played at East Paulding, and the South Paulding team played the red team here at New Hope today. So that was kind of a great thing to start for the first time here. And that's, future Northwest Georgia youth football guys,
Well, with a handoff to number 32, broke one tackle, broke two tackles. Now he loses the football. Picked up by big number 44, and it's going to be ruled down. And Gazaway handed off to number 32 for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs, Jaden Bass. He ran about 300 yards, but he only picked up about 5.
He just didn't want to go down.
He did not want to go down. I think it's those special pants he's got on.
I think so.
Yeah, he didn't want to go down. He was bouncing off people like a pinball.
Looks like we got one kind of limping around there, number 55 for Douglasville.
And we are live at New Hope Patriots Ballpark, right across from the detention center. Safe place to be. Nobody's going to break into that place if they wanted to. They got all the fences and wires going on. We are doing the NWGYFL football game of the week. And this week it's the New Hope Patriots 10-year-old and the Douglasville Tiger Cubs out of Douglas County 10-year-olds. And we are 3 minutes and 17 seconds before the half. Douglasville leads 13-0. Had a few penalties in this game already. We're not keeping stats. We're just letting you know what's going on. As number 1, DeMarco Gazaway under center. Got his I formation, 3 men in the backfield. Nobody out for the wideouts. As they get set, 3-point, 4-point stand. Here we go. Handoff's going to be kept by DeMarco Gazaway coming on the other side. Nobody's going to touch him again, Shetley. Number 20 didn't want no part of it. Number 7 dove in a little bit short. And that's another 42-yard run for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. DeMarco Gazaway.
It looks like that's that same play. It looks like, again, that he ran last time. Just that fade to the right, curl back around, and he's already got everybody tricked. Everybody's going, or I guess to the defense's left, and he's just deciding he's going to take the open field and go for it.
Well,
it looks like one of the New Hope guys just really didn't want to tackle him too much.
he saw him running full speed and said, you know what, I give my best effort. He's a small guy back there, but he's probably got some pretty good hands. But he didn't get too involved in that running game that time, but he'll probably get the next time. Looks like we got a little timeout. Looks like number 42's got to come out of the game for one play. May have gotten hurt with the new rules we have this year in the league. If you get hurt on the field, you got to come out of the game for one play. So you can't stop a clock.
Yep.
You got to come out of the game for one play. Big number 88's the center now for Douglasville Tiger Cubs, Zaire, and I'm sure I'm saying his name wrong. We'll just call him Zaire Flournoy. DeMarco Gazaway, the quarterback, quick little guy. Smallest one up by that front line, that's for sure. 3 men in the backfield. The extra point attempt. Here's a pass is going out, and it's going to be incomplete to number 4 for the Tiger Cubs, Jalen Blackwell. Looks like it's broken up by number 48 for the New Hope Patriots. Nice snag there by the referee. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I did.
Wow. He ought to be playing. He could be on the 80-year-old team. I don't think he's going to be listening, so I can get by with that. All right, we're back again, and the kickoff is coming up one more time. Big number 99 for Douglasville is going to be kicking the ball again, Brandon Stewart. He's got his options available. He's kicked them short. He's kicked them long. Back deep, number 33, Jennings. You know, I've always asked myself, when you got this rec football and they do a lot of onside kicks, why do we put our best players in the back to receive the ball? The ball probably won't go there 9 out of 10 times.
Right.
But that's okay. We'll find out where it goes this time. 99, Brandon Stewart. He's doing a boot to that one, and it's going to go to the front man again. He touched it, took a bad bounce, took another bad bounce, and New Hope comes up with it.
Looked like a pinball machine on that one, didn't it?
Number 28 finally comes up with it for the New Hope Patriots. The ball, that's Sanchez, by the way. The ball came in, hit a New Hope player, bounced off his foot, and took a Douglasville roll, bounced off him, and rolled back into the hands of Sanchez. And he downed it. Smart thing to do.
Usually, I believe most coaches will teach their kids, too. If you don't catch it on the first hop or in the air, the best thing to do is just fall down.
Well, we got the yellow shoes in the defensive backfield, the safety. Here's Jennings under center. And he's going to toss out to number 42. He's going to bobble the ball. That's going to be Howard. And he's going to fall on it in the backfield, and that's going to be a loss of about 3 yards on that play, 3 long yards, and probably another inch. It's going to be second down and about 14 for the Patriots.
It look like Barry's taking over now on the offense.
Yeah, Barry's going to be the new quarterback. Big number 55 under center is the center. Barry, not as tall as Big 55, but he's fast and accurate and probably a great ball handler. And he's your new quarterback for the Patriots. And here is the snap, little false start. Nobody caught it. Going to keep the ball around the far side. And he slipped and fell, got back almost to the line of scrimmage. He had an open field, Matt.
Yeah.
We had a little blackout on the video. We changed cameras real quick. Our man, Mr. Cook, up here running cameras for us.
Yeah, from up here the field looks good after all the rain we've had, but
it does look
really
good.
Sure, maybe something down there looked like he did slip on something, you know.
We hope the fans can still hear us with all this wind blowing. We got an excellent seat at this field, excellent place to be to do the broadcast, but the wind's whipping pretty good, but it feels nice.
Yeah, it does.
It feels nice. All right, here we go, Barry. Yep. Barry, your quarterback still. Number 15 for the Patriots. Big 55's got his hand on his knee, staring somebody down, and they're all running away from him. We got 2 outs to the left, 1 out to the right. Barry's going to do the quarterback keeper, and he's going to break it. Oh, and he's going to make it. He's going to pick up about 12 yards on that carry for Barry. A carry for Barry, 12 yards for the New Hope Patriots.
I don't think the defense is ready for that one. They just let him walk right on by.
If he would have kept running and had his confidence on that run, he would have broke that. There was one man between him, and he was so big, I think Barry could have put the move on him. All right, quarterback Barry, 15, New Hope Patriots. 10-yard huddle. 33 seconds left in the first quarter. 29 seconds left now in the first quarter. We got a nice breeze going on. Hope you can hear us all right as the Patriots have 2 wide outs to the left, 1 wide out to the right. Here's the snap. Everybody set, little movement, nobody called it. Barry does not get the first down, and that's going to turn the ball over to Douglasville on downs, Matt.
I think that was that number 65 came right through there, grabbed him from behind, pulled him down.
He's wobbling off. Look at him, man. He is so big walking off that field. That big number 65 is Christian L. Lunsford. Big old boy. Not very tall, just solid. You can see he's full of muscle. Probably looks like he might be one of the shortest guys on the team.
Looks like it.
Well, he got it going on. We got 11 seconds left. That's just enough time for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. If they break another 45-yarder here, they got enough time to get 1 more touchdown, which New Hope hopes they don't get. DeMarco Gasway, the quarterback for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. We got 2 in the backfield. Handoff goes to number 17. Oh, he's hit hard. Number 17, Darnell Henderson. Brought down by the big man, number 15, Barry. Also the offensive center, number 55.
That's a great play.
Made sure he didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
He laid him on his back. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. What a game. The NWGYFL Game of the Week. 10-year-olds. New Hope Patriots and the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. If you want to vote for the best team in the league in the age group that you're interested in, you can go to nwgyflfan.com, go to ranking, and rank some of these teams. We got some great teams in the league. You can go in and rank them, especially you guys in the league know the teams very well. Rank them and see who's going to be the game of the week and the number 1 team of the week next week. Keep in mind, it's not on how many points you score, so don't go out and try to run the points. Just go out and try to win the game. I think you would look good in some yellow shoes like that, Matt.
I think so. Maybe they'll make me a little faster. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't know.
Who's that? Michael Johnson? Was that him in the '96 Olympics that had the?
Yeah, I think so.
The gold shoes.
I think so. All right, Douglasville, we got a brand new quarter. Number 1, DeMarco Gasway, your quarterback under center. We got 2 in the backfield, 1 out in the slant mix up on the handoff. It was intended to number 17, Darnell Henderson, and it was a missed handoff, and the ball's going down in the backfield, recovered by Douglasville. Loss of yardage. It's going to be 3rd down and about 16 for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs.
You know, I think for the first time this game, it looks like Douglasville's back beyond their 10-yard marker there. It's, you know, for it to be 3rd down and this time, I think maybe this defense is starting to wear on them a little bit.
Well, they're in like a 1.5 yard huddle. So they broke the huddle now, about 1.5 yards. All they had to do was turn around and get set. And, yeah, they look in maybe a little confusion going on the team right now. We got DeMarco Gazaway, handoff to number 5. If he gets some open field, he's going to be gone. And there he goes. Number 5 going around the far side, Javian Boykin, and he's going to be gone for another touchdown for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. And that's going to be a 53-yard run now for DeMarco. I'm sorry, for number 5, Javian Boykin, 53 more yards. That's going to put him pretty close to 200 yards in this first half.
I believe so. He's got some good moves.
If you add up all of his yardage between kickoff returns and breaking them and all that, he's pretty close to 200 yards. It'd be nice for us to get a stat sheet on him for the next game we do. He's a heck of a ball player. Douglasville seems to only have a few players. Well, there they are, all spread out over on the bench. As we break the huddle for the extra point attempt, DeMarco Gazaway still the quarterback for the Tiger Cubs. Matt Shutley, Randy Riggs with you here, cameraman Mr. Cook. As we're bringing you the NWGYFL Game of the Week, here is DeMarco going to keep the ball, going to throw it, going to be hit as he throws it, going to be incomplete.
Looked like he tripped over his own feet there for a moment.
Well, a little Howard, I think, caught his eye. Howard came in and kind of laid him down after he threw the ball. He said, just think about this for a minute. Got a good game coming up next. If you're out and about and you want to come check out some football, the Douglasville Tiger Cubs are ranked number 1 in the NWGYFL rankings. And the number 5 team in the league, the New Hope Patriots 145 football team. You want to see some big boys do some heavy hitting, come on over here and check it out. We'll probably bring in the young referees in that game that can keep up with these guys.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. These referees are doing good. They're not that old. Big number 99, Matt, going to kick off again for Douglasville. That's going to be Brandon Stewart. He's got plenty of practice today.
I think so, yeah.
Back deep is going to be Jennings and Barry. Looks like we might be seeing a little onside kick right here. No, he goes deep. It's going to be going to Barry. Hit him in the chest and dropped it, picks it up and runs. There goes Barry. He got about 8 yards on a little extra effort, Matt. Brought down by number 48 for Douglasville. And that is a player not on the roster. I need to investigate.
Yeah. I need to check into that.
So he probably drove here today. Big 55. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he is.
I can't even say his name. Do you know who that is?
I don't know his name, no.
I need to practice that. Smith. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. New Hope Patriots got 2 wide outs to the left, 1 out to the right, 2 in the backfield. We got the quarterback, Jennings, back in, number 33, under center. And here's the snap, going to hand off to Barry. He's met in the backfield by number 65. He got to Barry before the quarterback gave him the ball.
Yeah, he was right in the middle of it. He probably could have just grabbed the ball himself.
Well, he wouldn't have ran very fast. They would have caught him. That's Christian Lunsford. He get through that line quick, but if he gets to football, he's not going to go anywhere. He has a hard time walking, man. He's so fast and so low to the ground. He reminds me of a player that used to play for the Falcons, Claude Humphrey, years ago. I'm probably showing my age on that. He used to get on the ground and take him about 20 minutes to get up, but he was in on every play and tried 100%. And that's what this number 65 is doing for Douglasville, Christian Lunsford. They probably call him Chris or Sir.
Sir.
All right, we got a shotgun formation. Jennings back. Got two wideouts to the right, two wideouts to the left, one man in the back for blocking 42. He might get the ball here. Jennings is ready. There's the snap. He looks over here. He's going to throw it. Kind of a wobbly pass, and it's going to be almost intercepted by the man with no name.
Very last moment, yep.
Number 48 is not on our roster. That pass was not very well executed by the Douglasville Paulding Patriots. Douglasville Paulding Patriots. Did that make sense? I was trying not to say Eagles. The New Hope Patriots, the pass needed a little better execution, but if you're a Douglasville fan, it was executed just right. We're going to have a timeout on the field. Going to be timeout New Hope. Let's talk about the park, what you guys have going on here. I know you have about 400 baseball players that play out of this park, but about your football program. The board here, Michael Gregory and the board has done a great job hosting us here today and making it possible for us to do this.
Yeah, we I don't know exactly how many football players we have, but yeah, we do. Baseball is really big here. During baseball season, this place is packed out. And then all of our football teams, of course, when we practice here on practice nights, I mean, every part of this field is covered up with football people, football teams at every corner of using the baseball fields, to practice on.
What do I see? 5 baseball fields here? 4?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's right.
We got 2 300-yard fields. One I think is about 280. And one's about 75.
Jennings, a quarterback, going around the far side on the keeper. He was decleated by number 17, Darnell Henderson. Picked him up and laid him down like a WWE superstar. He did everything but a clothesline and threw him in the ropes. Wow, that's going to be 4th down and 10, 4th and 9 for the New Hope Patriots. We did a coaches show. The athletic director for the county high school sports, Don Breedlove, did a Paulding County coaches preview show. And the coach for the Paulding County Patriots is so excited to have you guys playing in their program and representing them in these football games. Jennings keeping the ball, going around the far side, knows where he's got to get for the first down and does not get it. And that's picked up about 4 yards, Matt. And once again, the ball will go over on downs to the Douglasville Tiger Cubs.
Looks like Patriot running backs have been doing a pretty good job, just not getting a whole lot of blocking today.
They seem like they got the right plan, the right idea, but once they get this blocking down tonight, I guess these guys need to get warmed up. They will be getting a little more positive yards out of that. Number 52, Fleming, coming into the game now for the Patriots. Coming out, number 62, going to get some water.
Yeah, we were real pleased with the Paulding County staff coming out doing our preseason camp with us.
Right.
Real big success. A great time for some of our own coaches to be able to just kind of sit back and watch how some of the kids are actually developing while the Paulding County staff kind of takes over that camp and runs that camp there.
Well, speaking of running, number 32 for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs just broke out for another 35-yard touchdown run.
Just right up the middle there.
Untouched once again. And that is number 32, Jaden K. Bass. And you called it. You were talking about running.
Yep.
It took off. I think it's the pants.
Those are some snazzy pants.
They are snazzy pants. That's pretty impressive. Well, it's 31-0 now with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half. 31-0. That means after the first half, unless the New Hope Patriots get something going, we will have a running clock, which will make this game go by pretty quick.
Yep.
Means it will not stop for anything except injuries or an official timeout. As Douglasville lines up to go for their extra point attempt. Number 1, DeMarco Gazaway under center. We have number 5 in the backfield for Douglasville, Bass. Make that Boykin. DeMarco's going around the far side, and he is untouched once again, and the extra point attempt is good. It's going to make the ball game 32-0. Douglasville Tiger Cubs over the New Hope Patriots. Douglasville's got a pretty good program going on too out there, Matt. They got some teams ranked in the top 10 in almost every category, and they're a pretty tough little ballpark.
Yeah, today's been a pretty good day to be able to watch both sides, Patriots and the Tiger Cubs. I've been here most of the day and been able to see pretty much all the age groups, and they got a good thing going on. I think from what I could see, it seems like everything's not been any big snags today, and everything's been going good on both sides. Look like some pretty good games.
Yeah, well, they got a lot of talent, and kicking once again is number 99, Brandon Stewart, and he kicks off a hard line drive, and it goes by everybody, going down to about the 14-yard line, picked up and down by Barry, and he didn't want no part of all those guys running full speed to him, and he's going to down the ball on about the 14, and it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the New Hope Patriots on the 14-yard line with 6 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first half. 1st and 10. Yeah, Douglasville has represented this league very well. Last year in the NWGYFL Super Bowl, their 145 team, which will be playing here tonight, was the Super Bowl champions, and they won the game over Milford. It came out of that game, and the coaches all had championship wrestling belts. I was like, are you serious, man? What a great thing. That was awesome to watch. All right, 33, your quarterback Jennings, handoff to number 7, fumbled, and the ball is lost and picked up by number 24 for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs, Landon Foster, and Douglasville has the ball on the 15-yard line. 1st and goal, Douglasville on the 15. And they may pick up another quick 6 points here, Matt.
I believe so. I think the Patriot defense has been on the field a pretty good time this game. They need a good break.
Well, the thing about it is they've only got 4 subs on the sideline, so whether they're on defense or offense, they're on the field a lot. But in this case, they're chasing everybody.
Yep.
Because these guys are running, and if they weren't chasing them and they were a little bit more on offense, they could at least not have to run so far. 1st and 10 on the, we'll call it the 16. 1st and 10 on the 16. DeMarco Gasway, the quarterback. You got 17 and 32 in the backfield. Henderson and Bass. Number 4 is out in the slot. As Douglasville looks fancy and intimidating on that front O-line. And here's the snap. Hands off to Bass, number 17 with the yellow shoes, going around the far side. Broke 1 tackle, broke 2 tackles, and he's going to score, Matt. As the Kona ice truck, driven by Jack Daniels, is going by. And that's going to be 6 more points for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs, and that was pretty much effortless.
Yeah.
I don't see that the Tiger Cubs are really that much more talented than this New Hope Patriot team, but they're finding those holes, and when they hit those holes, they are full speed ahead.
They are, and they don't seem to give up, even the times they've had someone wrapped up on them or they got hit. They keep their feet moving, just like they've been coached, I'm sure, just to keep going, A lot of times you think you can just hit somebody and they'll fall down, but, you got to remember how to tackle and how to do it the right way. And sometimes, you get into the middle of a ball game in a situation, sometimes you forget some of those things.
All right, here's DeMarco Gasway, handoff to 32 up the middle, and the extra point attempt's going to be good.
So you got it in.
And he was picked up and laid down, too, by New Hope. Big number 7. Still hadn't got his name yet, but big number 7 just kind of did the belly-to-belly souffle on him.
Big number 7's Duffy.
Duffy. He just did belly-to-belly suplex, man, and just laid him down. Picked him up and turned him over. Boom. He does wrestle? All right, he's a wrestler, and it shows right there, man. Look out, Randy Orton. Here he comes. Yeah, he did a wrestling move for sure.
He looks like he'd be a good wrestler, too. Not too tall. He looks like he's got that.
He looks like that number 65 with half the weight.
Yep.
Well, number 99 still kicking off for the Tiger Cubs, Brandon Stewart. Back deep, Barry and Jennings. And Stewart's going to boot this one right over here to Jennings. He's going to pick it up and down it again.
Ooh.
He has a lot of opportunities, but for some reason he likes to go down and hit the knee. And I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I think he's trying to run before he got the ball. Earlier he tried to punt before he got the ball.
And I think even before he was, there wasn't no one within about 6 yards of him. He could have at least got a few extra yards if he was able to pick it up without taking a knee. But once again, I guess just maybe a habit or something. You just bend over to pick it up, and the knee goes down, and that's it.
Jennings, your quarterback, number 33. Got two guys in the backfield, one wide out to the left, one wide out to the right. We got a guy flexing up there, number 7, and he put a block on somebody. Number 42 for New Hope got the ball, and flags are flying in. We may have a face mask. Flags flew in from Hiram. We may have a face mask, though, Matt. Matt Shutley and Randy Riggs with you, and Mr. Cook on the cameraman. As Eric is going to tell us now what the call is. Personal foul, face mask. I called it. I should be out there getting paid for this.
Put you a white hat on and put you out there.
Where's my white hat? All right, that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. We are playing on a 40-yard field as a personal foul. Face mask is going against Douglasville, and that's pretty much the most positive yards we've had for New Hope in this game, and it was handed to them. So maybe they can get going now. They got some breathing room, get it going, and come out of here and find those holes and hit it.
Yeah, sometimes when you have games like this, you got to find something positive. Something happens, just maybe it'll turn the tide of the game some.
Yeah, each team has a player. His name's Momentum.
That's right.
And Mo's on the other side right now. If you're a New Hope fan, he's on the side of the Douglasville Tiger Cubs, and he may make his way back over here in a minute. All right, here we go. Jennings, the quarterback under center. A little false start. Nobody called it. 15, Barry with the ball. Kind of stopped. Breaking one tackle, broke two tackle, hit by number 3. And finally brought down by the Tiger Cubs. His name is Lil Middlebrooks. Lil Middlebrooks on the tackle. Also in there, number 50, Cameron Coney. And we have a problem with the people behind us blowing the whistle, getting set. And they are being instructed to quit blowing the whistle. It's a fan in the stands wearing a lifeguard shirt blowing the whistle. They just got on to him, but maybe they'll get him straight. He looks a little embarrassed, but he'll get through that all right. Jennings, the quarterback, ready now.
It's a referee in training.
Yep, referee in training because they've been doing a good job blowing those whistles today. All right, number 33, Jennings, hand off to Barry. It's going to be reversed. Duffy going around the far side. He faked him out.
Wide open field.
He's got it.
Run it.
Nice block by number 62. If they would have had a little faster man out there, he'd have broke that number 62 for New Hope. Just laid somebody out to wide open that field. And they got the first down of the game right there, Matt.
That was a good play. It looked like everybody got fooled on that one on the defense.
Everybody on the defense got fooled. The field was wide open. They should try that again a little later with Barry taking the second handoff.
Get a little bit of speed on there.
Well, we got 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first half. 39-0, the Tiger Cubs over the New Hope Patriots. Here's Jennings, the quarterback under center. He's going to pitch the ball out, hand off to number 15, and they're going to do it again.
Whoa.
A bad handoff on the other side, and the ball's loose, and number 80 picks it up from the ground and takes off. We got people laid out on the field.
There's a line of bodies.
Cameron Robinson picks it up. We're looking like Motel 6 out here, people laying around all over the place. We had people diving for that ball, and nobody could get it. It was rolling out like an Easter egg hunt for 5-year-olds, rolling around like an egg, and finally we had a man pick it up. Number 80 took it in and got another touchdown for Douglasville Tiger Cubs, Cameron Robinson. And what a play that was,
I think the only one that scored the touchdown was the only one not laying on the ground on that one.
It looked like New Hope Motel out here. They had kids laying everywhere scrambling for that ball. And that ball didn't want to stop, rolling around like a hard-boiled egg on Easter with a bunch of 5-year-olds chasing. Look at here. They still going down on the ground. Number 33 just hit the deck coming out. What's he going to say? The big man tripped him up. Number 62. He can trip anybody. Nobody's going to say anything. That's Jamil Burrows. Laid the man down on accident, and he just got up and kept running. They need one more player in, big number 32 says, but they're going to go for the extra point without the man. 10 players on the field, handoff to number 5, and he's just going to cruise right up to the line and get tackled, and the extra point attempt is no good.
That was number 7 again on the stop.
Number 7, Duffy.
Duffy, yep.
The wrestler. Look at it. He looks like a wrestler.
Yeah, he does.
Maybe we should call a wrestling match. That was a crazy play. I can't wait to see that one back on demand on nwgyflfan.com.
It looks like it was the same play they just ran before as well.
They tried to do it again, and it almost worked the first time, but definitely didn't work the second time.
Yeah.
As both of these teams get a nice round of applause coming off, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So we got about 10 minutes to ramble. You guys are excited about that? Yeah, that's cool. We're going to turn the video off, so don't worry about that. We're going to keep the audio going. So it was a pretty good game so far, Matt. It was exciting if you're a Douglasville Tiger Cub fan. They have a lot of talented players. One of the guys, he's got to be pushing 200 yards in this first half.
Yeah, he's a good runner. He looks like a lot of moves. He's got a lot of moves. But I think it all goes back, from what I can see, they got some great blocking.
They got great blocking. They find those holes. They hit them hard, hit them fast, full speed ahead. If you're in the backfield on the defense waiting to hopefully break up some kind of pass play and these guys come running at you, you don't want no part of it.
No.
They're running full speed ahead like a freight train.
Yeah, there's been a couple of times it looks like some of the Patriot defenders are just real hesitant to step in front of them. Almost kind of waiting to see till they get next to them and then try to make a play on them. But unfortunately, you do that, it's too late.
Well, this Douglasville Tiger Cub 10-year-old team looks pretty sharp. They're going to be pretty good contenders in this league for a few seasons to come anyway. As we have the Douglasville cheerleaders out there to do a show for both of the fans. Everybody left the bleachers to go sit down with the football team. We got the Georgia tent. I think they play tonight, don't they?
Yep, I believe at 7:45, I believe.
That should be a pretty good game, playing over in Missouri.
Yeah, that'll be a good game. I look forward to seeing some of that at least. See Missouri, see how they do well in the SEC. It'll be interesting to see.
You know, Georgia played Buffalo last weekend. I got a friend that went to South Paulding High School, plays on Buffalo, got a full scholarship to the University of Buffalo. We're really proud of him around here. He didn't get to see much in the game, but he's the place kicker holder for the extra points. He goes out there. He graduated South Paulding High School last year, or 2 years ago, I guess. Tony Daniel. Good guy, great guy, got great parents and great sister, comes from a great family, and they're representing Paulding County really well for us. And the University of Buffalo, where I'm sure if you live in Buffalo, you have not met too many Paulding Countyans yet.
I bet not.
And I bet they're like, huh? What you say? As we're now being greeted with the Douglasville Tiger Cub cheerleaders, all 5 of them.
Looks like the skies are clearing also.
The breeze is great. This is perfect football weather. Not cold, just breezy enough to keep us cool. The flag hasn't stopped waving since we've been here. And the cheerleaders do a pretty good little job of introducing themselves over there. I'm anxious to watch a little bit of this 145-pound game coming up later on tonight. The game's scheduled to start at 8 o'clock. And that should be a pretty good game. We got the number 1 ranked Douglasville Tiger Cubs 145 and the New Hope Patriots 145, who's won the Super Bowl a couple times. The difference between the two teams, Matt, is in the Paulding County area, the middle schools have 6th grade football.
Yep.
In the Douglasville area, they don't have 6th grade football, so a lot of these kids are 6th grade kids that want to play, and they've been playing for a while. and they can play in our league because of their age is great for that.
Right. I think that's what I've noticed, especially here at our park, but I know I've heard from a lot of other parks that's kind of here in Paulding. That's been one of our downfalls, of our 11, 12-year-old teams. I know personally here in New Hope, last year we had 3 11 and 12-year-old teams. This year we're down to just 1. So for sure, we took a hit on that with kids wanting to go to middle school ball, and so that kind of took some of the players away from the rec league here.
Well, we got several teams in Douglas County that play in our league. We got Bill Art Falcons and Beulah Bulldogs, Douglasville Tiger Cubs, and there's probably a couple others I'm not thinking about off the top of my head. But I understand that the 6-year-old program is possibly going to be in their school systems maybe as early as next year, and then they will see what the Cobb and the Paulding and Polk County teams have been struggling with. Cherokee County. They struggle with that 6th grade program, and the 11 and 12-year-olds are kids that don't want to go out and play with other kids that are 6'7".
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things that we'll see, that a lot of times as people take and have kids that they want to put in a good program, and they see that, hey, this is like the Patriots, and say, well, let's go ahead and get them on here. I think that's one of the reasons why we see a trend of rec parks going to, that affiliation with the high schools as well.
Right.
Because it's able to then draw from those, get some of those kids in that, hey, like their older brothers are Patriots or Tigers, and they kind of want to be the same, have same colors, same uniform.
They like the uniform, the jerseys, the names. We are trying to get with those high schools and be with them. But the one thing that everybody, in my opinion, should understand is when these 10-year-old kids get to be in high school, everything's going to be redistricted,
right.
Or they're going to be moving, or something's going to happen. But for now, it's fun for them. They get to be the Paulding County Patriots, and they're loving it. And I know the high school loves this program.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys, I take it you're on the board here. You guys, are you on the board here?
I'm the Tiny Tot director, yep.
Oh, Tiny Tot director.
Yep.
You just step on those, step on him and turn him into a pancake. Well, that's good. They got a great guy running the Tiny Tot program. That's very awesome.
Yep.
I see Charles Jones down here on the sidelines, the president of the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. If we can get his attention, and if we can talk him into getting up here with us, we'll find out what the Douglasville Tiger Cubs have going on in their program. He is the coach of the 11 and 12-year-old team that brought out the championship belt last year. Came out there with the championship, the world champions.
I'm going to have to remember that.
Oh, yeah, he brought it out, man. Nobody expected it, and the next thing you know, we're all over there at the Stars and Strikes stage giving away these kids their trophies and the players of the games. And here comes Charles and his coaching staff with the WWE World Championship belts. It was quite comical. It was a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun in the league, but he got my attention. I tease him about it every time I see him, if that belt still fits. But he's a great guy. He's got a great program over there. He's got great parents on his park as well. The whole league's full of great people and great parents and board members and all volunteers that come out here and donate their time to help these kids become better football
players. And if I can
players.
say something too, that's one of the things I've been very impressed. This is my son has played here at New Hope. This is his 3rd year, and for this year, for the first time, I've really gotten involved, doing the Tiny Tots, and have really had a good chance to see a lot of the inner workings of the league and the park. And, what amazes me a lot of times, just watching how some of these parks and coaches and directors and everything are able to take this, and just how they work together, to be able to see park directors at games be able to sit down with each other and laugh and joke, and even sometimes, they play against each other, and their teams are, when they're on the field, they're competitors, but at the same time, they still know that when the game's over with, they got great friendship, you know.
They leave it on the field. That's
right.
a great thing. And the thing is the kids will go out here and play each other, and they're sad while they're shaking hands, and 5 minutes later they're out here playing a make-up game of football, and the parents are still like, I can't believe we lost that game. I can't believe we lost that game.
That's something I see a lot with my son, you know, the 9-year-old Patriots. You know, we actually live in the East Paulding district, and so he goes to school with a lot of the kids that play on the East Paulding team. And so, you know, we've talked some, and he said, you know, the game that they're going to play against East Paulding is going to be a great game. He said, but when it's game time, it's game time. They're the other team, but at the same time, they're at school every day talking about it, you know, and they're on the playground. They're playing, like you said, pickup games of football during recess, you know, and it's funny to see them in the school environment. Like on those Fridays, they all wear their jerseys, you know, and the school that they're at, they've got, you know, Patriot jerseys and East Paulding jerseys, and they're all during that time, you know what, they're kids.
Yeah,
you know?
They love it.
And
That's
they're out there at recess, they're having fun with each other, you know.
One of the big things is to wear that shirt to school.
Yep.
And they love it, and they still love each other and get along great, so that's all that matters. That's the longest horn I've heard.
And make sure you hear it. I think what we do here, we just let that horn go until the kickoff, and then that's when we turn it off, you know.
Yep. Well, we are back with the video feed, and we'll be playing this game back a little later on tonight. We have apparently lost a little bit on the internet, but we're going to reboot that server and get this thing going again. As we are getting set for the second half and the wind picks back up.
I think for the first time tonight, we're going to see the Patriots back to kick off. Douglas County is back to receive. That's number 33. Picks up the ball, and he is running in the open field and gets pushed out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. As once again, number 32 had a great play there, just picking up the ball and running with it.
I thought for a minute I had a phone call coming. I thought for a minute he was gone.
Yeah.
And that was the first kickoff we've seen from the Patriots.
Yep.
Wasn't a bad little kickoff. It was a great return, but wasn't a bad little kickoff. All right, Douglasville is going to break the huddle. Number 88 is going to be the center for the Tiger Cubs. Number 1, DeMarco Gazaway, still the quarterback under center. 2 men in the backfield, I formation. We got number 4 out here in the slot. Gazaway's got his team set, down set hut. Here's a snap, handoff to number 5, and he's going to be untouched again. Oh!
Referee made a play on that one.
That's number 5, Javian Boykin. He would have scored if the referee had tackled him. Well, what do you do? The referee's part of the field, and he was just in the way that time. That's going to be second down and 2 now for the Tiger Cubs as the wind's starting to whip up again. The quarterback under center. Wind is sounding good. Hopefully it's not too bad out there on the videos. And we have the handoff to number 32 going up the middle, dragging about 5 people with him. That's going to be Jaden Bast with the special pants on. And he dragged 3 or 4 people with him. He's a pretty good runner, Matt.
Yeah, he is. I think maybe they're trying to say something to us whenever they come walking in with his pants on like that. Maybe y'all need to pay attention to this guy. He certainly stands out, though.
Yeah, he does stand out. As DeMarco Gazaway breaks his huddle. Douglasville is threatening again down on the 12-yard line. The I formation, 3 men in the backfield. Here's the snap. He's going to keep it himself around the far side. He's going to do a sweep. Put the move on number 45, put the move on 55, and he's gone out of bounds. Oh, he went out of bounds.
I think he was out there in the open. He saw number 55 after him. He got a little bit too wide there. He didn't want no part of him.
That's kind of what I'm thinking happened, too. He's like, wait a minute, hold on. Probably a good thing that he went out of bounds, so that could have possibly been another break for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. All right, 2nd down and 8 now. Ball's going to be on about the 12-yard line. They still have room to get the first down. DeMarco Gazaway under center. Gets his lineman set. Big old boys they are. 3 in the backfield, I formation, little bobble on handoff. Number 5 gets it.
Looks like number 7 got a piece of a shoestring on that one.
Number 7 and number 24 for the New Hope Patriots brought down the man. We got 2 teams playing here, and one team we don't have a roster for, and they have their names on back of the shirt, and one team don't have the names on back of the shirt, and we got a roster for them. So it's working out pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
As long as we can see that far. And as long as their backs are to us. Number 62, the lineman for Douglasville, is probably about 6 foot. He looks like 10-year-old. Now he's probably about 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, he's a big boy.
10 years old and huge. Marco Gazaway looking to the sideline for the call from the coach. Here's the snap, fumbled, down on his knee and down the ball.
Like a problem there between the center and the QB. Didn't really get the ball secured.
That's a couple of exchanges to where they've kind of bobbled the ball a little bit. As the wind is whipping up here on top of the party deck at the New Hope Patriots press box. We have official Eric calling timeout for the Patriots. So timeout on the field.
Looks like we're about 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in third quarter.
Yeah, we got ourselves a high-scoring game for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. So hopefully we got our radio signal back up. We still got our video rolling, so we're good on the game coverage for you guys for the NWGYFL football game of the week. Northwest Georgia Youth Football Association. We're doing the 10-year-old New Hope Patriots and the 10-year-old Douglasville Tiger Cubs. Bringing you this NWGYFL football game of the week live on NWGYFL.com. fan.com, NWGYFLfan.com, and live on 278 The Mix, Paulding County's radio station. DeMarco Gazaway, small guy. Can't really see over his line, so he's going to tell him to get down and get set. T formation in the backfield, hand off to number 5, going around the far side. We got a flag coming in from East Paulding. That flag flew in from the East Paulding.
Yeah, it did. Oh, and there's another one. Looks like there's a late flag as well.
Got a couple of men down, tying shoes, fixing shoestrings. One man injured for the Paulding Patriots. For the New Hope Patriots.
And he's holding himself somewhere. Looks like he's in some pain there.
Yeah, he might have got stepped on out there.
It's a big number 54.
Yeah, he's a big kid, number 54. We can't see his number right now, but coming into the game for him is Mitchell, number 45, into the game now for the New Hope Patriots. Holding on Douglasville is going to be the call. That's going to put them back to ball over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 now for New Hope.
I believe that's also probably the Patriots' first stop of the day, too.
I believe you're right. Yeah, I believe you're right on that. They haven't done a very good job today stopping the Douglasville Tiger Cubs, but maybe the momentum will change for them now, and they'll be able to get this together. All right, pitch out to big number 40 in the backfield, 42, and he's hit by number 33 for Douglasville, Alex J. Wilson, and that's Alex with 2 X's.
Make sure you remember his name.
Yeah, he'll be getting a contract one of these days. Alex with 2 X's. We don't want to forget that. As we are broadcasting live, the New Hope Patriots ballpark, Dallas, Georgia. As the cheerleaders remind us, we are the Patriots. Hit it. We got the 10-year-old NWGYFL football game of the week. Shotgun formation for Jennings. He's going to throw the ball out to number 15, Barry. Broken up. It's still almost completed for Barry, but the ball was incomplete.
We had a player down for Douglasville.
Well, we are fortunate enough now to have their cheerleaders right below us doing their cheers. As I can tell by the meters on our computer that the wind is making a pretty good little impact on our audio. But it's okay. We're hopefully going to get through this. Big injury to number 65. That's our buddy right there.
Yep.
He's been in on a lot of games, a lot of tackling tonight, Christian Lunsford. He might just be tired, but I would imagine he's going to be a little bit injured or shaken up because he's been playing some hard football.
Yeah, he's taking his time getting off the field. Like he might be a little shaken up somehow.
Yep. As we got a nice little camera shot of him as he walks off. All right, here we go. The New Hope Patriots, number 33, Jennings. We got wideouts to the left, wideouts to the right, 2 on each side as Jennings got the defense spread out a little bit. Number 42 is in the backfield for the Patriots. Here's the snap. It's going to be Jennings keeping the ball into what looks to be a option. He spun around and broke the tackle. He's going to be gone. He's got himself a first down for the Patriots, and he is knocked out of bounds by number 44 on a touchdown saving tackle for the Patriots. Isaiah Ratcliffe saved a touchdown, Matt.
Man, he just made a play. I didn't know there was any way he could get out of there.
I didn't know he was going to do that, but he got 23-plus yards on that carry, and that was a nice play for Jennings as we have number 55 down in the backfield on the ground, and he's going to be needing some help. He might have twisted an ankle or something back there during that play as we have all the players doing a courtesy take a knee for him.
It's going to be the end of the third quarter.
We are on a running clock here at New Hope. It's going to be a running clock for the rest of the game as we are drawing into the third quarter. It's not a very close ball game, but as you get the chance every play, it looks like the New Hope Patriots are growing and growing and growing on every play right now.
Yeah, that's one of the hard things to teach kids of any age. You know, when you got a game that you may be having a hard time with, struggling with, to finish it out all the way to the end. You know, sometimes it's easy for kids to lose, you know, to lose sight of what's going on and just kind of get down and out and think the game's over. But sometimes it's nice to see teams play all the way through no matter what.
Yeah, they don't want to give up. They don't want to quit. But just to see them finish this game is going to be an accomplishment. That's our big center, number 55. He's down over the ball, snapping the ball, and he's still taller than the quarterback who's standing up. Big number 55.
Looks about as tall as that coach pulled him off the field, too.
That's Gordon. He got a little injury on that play. He'll come out for at least one play on an injury. You have to come out of the game for one play. A lot of people out here tonight looking like they wish they hadn't wore their shorts. This breeze is picking up. We got people wishing they had a jacket. We got shirts over their legs. Turning into a cool night. They say it's going to be fall here for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah.
Going to have some cool weather.
Yeah, I've seen some of the forecast, and it'll be a nice change. Well, what it has been.
We're starting the fourth quarter right now. It's going to be 45-0. The Douglasville Tiger Cubs over the New Hope Patriots as we have a new quarterback. No, it's the same quarterback, 33, Jennings. Mishandled snap and falls on the ball. Lost a yard, Matt. Going to be second down and 11.
Looks like they're going to hurry up and line up again. Same formation.
Yeah, they may be doing this end around they did a minute ago, the reverse. We got number 7. And we got 17 out here, 15. Barry, we got a tackle in the backfield. Well, it looks like it could be another mishandled snap for the Patriots. It's going to be third down, and they lost about almost.
Looks like he might have been trying to run that option play again and just couldn't get the ball off before he got tackled.
It was a nice option for Douglasville.
Yeah.
All right, third down and almost 20 for the Patriots.
That's kind of one of the disadvantages sometimes of the older teams here. You know, our field, we have an 80-yard field, and so it's not quite as wide. And some of those wide plays, those options where you need a lot of room, sometimes you don't have it that you really need it, you know.
Yeah, we still got Gordon, the center, that came out on the end of the third quarter on the bench, getting tended to by the trainers. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Got a new center in there. Looks like he's about to fall over on the ball. 33, your quarterback, Jennings. We got a timeout. Timeout, New Hope.
If you think about on that next to last play ago, after number 55 came out, put a new center in, that's when they had that bobble between the center and the quarterback. Sometimes you put a new guy in there and that first snap is just, you know, not always there, you know.
Yeah, if you don't get to practice that snap and exchange and you haven't been in the game and the quarterback has, you know, it's a little getting used to snapping that ball up there. The cheerleaders are wanting everybody to yell. Everybody yell. We're doing NWGYFL football game of the week, the 10-year-old Douglasville Tiger Cubs and the 10-year-old New Hope Patriots. Not a very pretty game tonight. 45-0 Douglasville over the Patriots, but the Patriots have not really played that bad a football game. It's just Douglasville has taken long yard opportunities time after time after time. We got 3 out to the left, 2 out to the right. We got 1 back in the backfield with a shotgun formation for Jennings. And the new center threw the ball, snapped it over his head, and they've lost another 10 yards. Williams is the new center, and he's a little out of practice in this particular game because he hasn't been in. Gordon's the real center, or the previous center that was out injured. And once again, he snapped the ball in a shotgun formation over the quarterback's head.
And number 15, Barry, was about 20, 25 yards downfield, not really understanding why no one was throwing him the ball.
Yeah, well, here we go with a punt now for the New Hope Patriots. That's a nice snap. Here's a kick, a running punt, and it's a nice punt picked up by number 17, Mr. Goldshoes, and he's going to go all the way back down to almost the line of scrimmage of the punt. Darnell Henderson. It looked like we had about a 35-yard punt and about a 25-yard return.
Yep. Looked like he handled that ball pretty easily too. No bobbles, just took it right in way he's supposed to, 2 hands, and off he went.
They were doing their exercises earlier after halftime where they do the high knee lifts, and he was probably 20 yards ahead of his team doing those. The kid looks like he's pretty fast and pretty sharp, very athletic. Number 17
about
is
the smallest on the team too, but he seems to be pretty good all around.
He's going to go out and get a little rest now. Well, we got about 6 minutes left in the game, and both of our camera batteries have collapsed on us. Number 5, the ball carrier, picked up about 3 yards on that carry for Douglasville. That's going to be Javian Boykin. He's ran a whole lot of yardage. That's probably, he just got himself about a 4-yard pickup, and that's the shortest he's ran all night. I think in the first half he was pushing pretty close to 200 yards.
Thinking for the number 54 for the Patriots who made that tackle, I think he was showing the rest of his team this is how you do it right here. Just took him down like it was no problem, just textbook.
He showed him how to do it. All right, we got the yellow shoes back in there in the defensive backfield for Douglasville. That's going to be number 17. Darnell Henderson looking pretty stout back there. Small guy but fast and quick. Knows where the ball is. And here's the handoff to him, number 17, going around the far side. Broke 1 tackle. Darnell Henderson broke 2 tackles, dancing like Fred Astaire, and then brought down by 4 Patriots. Number 62 for the Patriots, also big number 44 in on that. And number 7, our man, the wrestler, wrestled him down to the ground. Number 7, Dudley, playing a great ball game tonight. He's given up a little bit of height to this team, but he's got a heart just as big as the rest of them.
Yep.
Well, we got 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in the ball game. Our cameras are dyed. They don't like the cold weather. The batteries don't. Here we go. We got DeMarco Gasway under center. Douglasville is going to put another point up on the board, it looks like, and they're going to do that right here. Big number 32, special pants, around the near side. Broke 1 tackle, broke 2 tackles, headbutted somebody, and got 6 points. Number 62, Jamil Burrows. We'll hear a lot from this guy in times to come.
Yep.
Well, you know what? We got another guy that's got on special pants out there, number 88, the center.
Yeah, we do.
We got 2 special pants out there. Douglasville's number 32, Burrows, looks like who was the guy that used to run for the Falcons? William Andrews. He looks like him, a little built, got legs big around as a tree. All right, Gasway, your quarterback, coming up set, get his line set so he can see what's going on. They're all taller than he is. He's going to hand the ball off to number 17, and he's going to get the extra point. Little headbutt action going on, and it's good, Matt.
That's what they're taught to do. Just when you see the defender coming in, just lower your shoulders and go right through him. That looks like what he did to get into the over the goal line. He
did exactly what he's taught and made his coaches proud. Once again, if you want to rank these teams, you can go to nwgyflfan.com and rank the teams in our league. And we'll be narrowing those games of the weeks down a little bit. Matt's been a great help today. Matt Shutley, His son plays on the 9-year-old team. We'll be covering them pretty soon. They're undefeated.
Yep.
Great little ball team. You've done a great job tonight helping out, and I appreciate that.
Thank you a lot.
It's a lot of fun. I have to get you in on some high school games.
There you go.
You did a great job tonight, and our cameraman did a great job. He broke the camera, but did a great job.
2 of them.
Broke 2 cameras tonight. Both of them quit working. It's probably a good thing, though. 52-0.
Oh, we got some blood on the field.
Our new center, number 54, is coming off the field with a little blood on the elbow. Hutchins comes in, number 32 for the Patriots. As we are down to 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. This kickoff has taken about 3 minutes, which is okay. I'm sure that the referees are slowing the game down a little bit. It's been a one-sided game, but New Hope Patriots have tried hard and played hard. They look good. They just haven't had the breaks tonight that the Douglasville team has had. Once again, we got Jennings falling on the ball way back there.
That was a nice kickoff, too. That was about a 35 yard, 30 yard.
Yeah, it was in the air. Brandon Stewart, number 99 for Douglasville, kicked the ball real nice, end over end. As we are winding down, 1 minute and 42 seconds left in the game, 52-0. But the game's been a little bit better than what the scoreboard shows. Douglasville's got some nice breaks. They have a lot of speed, a lot of talent, hit the holes, hit them hard. And once they hit those holes, they were gone. Douglasville 9-year-old teams walked off saying, we're number one, not East Paulding, we're number one. So we're going to carry that game in the future.
Yeah.
We're going to carry that game, and we got a couple of other 9-year-old sharp teams in this league. We're going to carry some of those games as well. We have the Hiram Hornets. They're doing great football, along with New Hope and along with East Paulding. We've got the Mount Carmel Rams, I believe, is doing real well. South Paulding Spartans are doing well. We got some great teams in that 9-year-old division.
Yeah,
that's going to make it fun.
I know that's more of what I keep up with, the 9-year-olds, but knowing all the other ages as well, those 9-year-old, it's some stiff competition there. We've got all those teams that you listed, but I know at least for New Hope and for East Paulding, and I know for Hiram and even South Paulding, all our Paulding County teams, the 9-year-old this year seems to be exploded. We have
it's a big division.
A 9-year-old team is the only age group in our park that has a D1 and a D2, and I know East Paulding has a D1 and 2 D2 teams.
Well, and I believe South Cherokee and Cherokee County also has a pretty competitive 9-year-old team out there right now. So it's going to be the division to watch. We might jump on the rat for the rest of the season if we don't get some good competition for this Douglasville team.
Yep.
Or maybe when Douglasville 145 plays another Douglasville team that's got the same level skilled aged players playing in the game. Will be a good game to watch as well.
I think it'll probably be a good game between this 10-year-old Douglasville team and the 10-year-old Ackworth team.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah.
That would be a good game. And I'm sure the Ackworth coach, Nate Halbrooks, is going to monitor this game some point in time. But all he's got to do is watch for 15 of their players, and he'll know what he can beat them. They got 15 sharp players on this team, and these kids are very football alert. They know what to do, where to go, and when to be there. As we're winding down, 17 seconds left in the ball game, I feel a couple little raindrops now. So that could be a perfect timing right there.
Yeah, it looks like the clouds are coming back.
And here comes that long horn from the New Hope scoreboard. I think somebody's down there now to maybe shut it off. But Jim Cuck. And we are done at New Hope. 52-0. Is that the final?
I believe so, yeah.
52-0, and the ball game is over. New Hope Patriots and the Douglasville Tiger Cubs. Douglasville is very impressive. We may do their game again when they play the Ackworth Warriors. That's going to be the 2 top teams in the league for this 10-year-old team, and that's going to be a good game to carry.
I think that is going to be a good game. That's to see some of the speed that this Douglasville team has that we've seen tonight, and some of the size that they have.
They got big size.
I think that would be a great game to be at to watch. Is the Douglasville and Ackworth.
There goes number 17. He don't want to get beat by the big guys. He runs hard all the time as they shake hands and exit the field. We appreciate you guys checking out the NWGYFL Game of the Week. Thanks to Matt Shutley for coming up and doing some announcing with us. You did a great job.
Appreciate it.
Anytime we come to your park and carry these games, we'd love to have you help us out.
Thanks a lot.
Did a great job. So on behalf of the NWGYFL and big number 65 for the Douglasville Tiger Cubs, thanks for watching. And the game will be up on demand at nwgyfl.com. Thanks for listening to 278themix.com. And we'll see you next week for another NWGYFL Game of the Week. Have a great night.